go to the NBA. The season starts tonight, 2 months later than usual after the shortest offseason in the four major sports history. The Brooklyn Nets at home against the Golden State Warriors tonight. Kevin Durant against his old team. We get Katie and Kyrie in the regular season. Also, Steph Curry is back for Golden State. And the Lakers battle the Clippers as LeBron, AD, and company begin defense of their title. They get their rings tonight with the Clippers looking on. Lakers favorite to win another ring this season. Here's Dave McMenamin.
Cork the champagne. Cease the confetti. Stop the celebration. The longest season in NBA history was followed by the shortest offseason the sport has ever seen. Time for the Lakers to get back to work.
Here comes LBJ! Oh, he's smoking hot!
Their repeat dream will be determined by LeBron James and Anthony Davis primarily.
James lobs it up, and Davis throws it down.
LeBron's embarking on his 18th season and is about to turn 36. Not like age has ever stopped him before.
Oh, LeBron! Say it with your chest!
And AD signed a new deal to continue manning the middle.
He's met at the rim by Davis.
Several of their supporting pieces have been swapped out. Dennis Schroeder arrived in a trade for Danny Green, making up for Rajon Rondo's departure. Sixth Man of the Year, Montrezl Harrell, sauntered down the hall at Staples Center, more than filling the void created by Dwight Howard signing with Philadelphia. JaVale McGee was traded to make room for Marc Gasol, and Wesley Matthews left the MVP to come west. Got that? Well, get this.
They are light years ahead of every other team right now in the Western Conference.
All those moves only amped up expectations. It's championship or bust. Banner number 18 for the Lakers to pass the Celtics. Ring number 5 for LeBron to draw even with Kobe, Magic, and Duncan. The challenge is about to begin.
Thank you, Dave. Moments ago, LeBron James taking to Twitter announcing his excitement about tonight's ring ceremony. Wow, ring night, man. Just hit me. Man, oh man. Hate my family, friends, and fans won't be there to witness it, though. Nevertheless, I can't believe I'm ringing it up again. Dave McMenamin back to work with us now. Dave, what are you hearing about the plan for LeBron's workload earlier this season, starting with tonight's opener against the Clippers?
Yeah, Jay, it's his 18th opening night, 4th ring night. And I think a little covered storyline of last season with the Lakers in year 17 was it was the least amount of minutes he's played in his career. So certainly his partnership with Frank Vogel began with an eye towards the long term. Certainly the production didn't fall off. He was second in the league in MVP voting. He won finals MVP. But LeBron told us during the preseason that this will be a collaborative process between himself, his trainer, longtime trainer, and trusted trainer, Mike Mancias, the Lakers coaching staff, and the rest of the Lakers medical team. But bear in mind, LeBron's philosophy has always been, if I'm healthy, I'm playing. And when you think about him signing this 2-year extension in the offseason, eyeing potentially the end of the road, he's going to want to play as many games as possible because it's not just about accumulating championships at this point. He can catch Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on the all-time scoring list if he keeps staying in the lineup.
That is true. That is true. And you mentioned Frank Vogel. Lakers with wholesale changes to their championship roster this offseason. Most notably, they added Montrezl Harrell and Dennis Schroeder. How will Vogel work them into the fold?
Yeah, certainly. I think if you look at the starting lineup compared to last year, you can pencil in LeBron James. You can pencil in Anthony Davis. You could probably pencil in Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, even though he was limited by injury during the preseason. So it's all about those other two spots. Certainly, Marc Gasol has distinguished himself as the front runner for the starting center position. His passing ability out of the high post gives the Lakers a secondary playmaker that they didn't have on last year's championship team. And certainly he's up there in age himself, but he knows how to manage his body to go through a championship run as he showed a couple of years ago in Toronto. The question is, what do they do with that extra wing position? We saw Kyle Kuzma start some games. We saw Dennis Schroeder start some games. We saw Wesley Matthews start some games. That's going to be the roster math that Frank Vogel will reveal. And he told us, I'm not going to reveal my starting lineup until I have to. And that's going to be a half hour before tip-off tonight against the Clippers.
Lakers taking on Kawhi Leonard and crew, 10 Eastern. LeBron 10 and 15 against Kawhi in his career, by the way. Dave McMenamin, thank you, brother.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.